You from Myanmar student, you should to get the IELTS in Myanmar. Yeah, you should get the IELTS in Myanmar. Why? Because right now with the Canada policy, they would new update. So it would day by day harder. And go direct to the entrance, go direct to the main course in the master would be more advantages and more chance for you to get the visa approval. So we have the IELTS preparation to support for you, but I still prefer you get the IELTS. And the master will be IELTS 6.5. Okay.
If we didn't meet the criteria, then
I cannot hear you, Leah. Sorry.
if can you hear me?
If what? If what? Yeah, continue. Cannot hear. Now I cannot hear your voice as well. Or you can try. You can try the questions on the chat box. I will answer for you. You can listen to me, right? You can hear my voice, right? You can hear my voice, right? I cannot hear you. So you can type it on the chat box. Yeah, don't worry. Just leave the questions on the chat box and I will answer. See, we have some student here waiting. Yeah, waiting more student.
Hello. I'm not
To
a
me,
student, but I am joining for my daughter. She is studying IGCSE O level. She has to sit for the exam 2025 May, June.
May in June 2025. So
May
can I ask
2025.
you right now?
Sorry?
Can I ask how old she is right now?
Now she is 16.
I see 16. Okay. So OSSD in Canada is perfect 100% mixed to her after IGCSE program. So, and today we also have Kevin, the student, Myanmar student study in Kingsway as well. So after I sharing all out the programs about our informations, Kevin also sharing about his time experience in Canada for you could be because the mommy always feel worried for the kids when send they to the Canada. So I think Kevin sharing can helpful for you as well.
Yeah, thank you. Because September she turned 16, so next September she will be 17.
Yeah.
Because of the
Okay.
policy, you know that I want to send her before 18.
Yeah, correctly, because the Canada policy right now they are changing. So this year, many the policy new come out. So and especially for the student under 18 years old, to be honest, the visa approval rate, the chance to get the visa approval rate will be higher because
Oh,
they are under 18 years old. So it will be easier for them. Yeah.
thank
And
you.
now yeah, I see the in the chat box. They say this is my parents' account. My English name is Liam. Okay, nice to meet you, Liam. You are cool and she's also IGCSE O level right now. Okay. In NAA, have one questions that if we take the IELTS exam but we did not meet the requirement and the IELTS, can we have preparation for university course? Yes, in Kingsway or in our language school, we have IELTS preparation for you, although you did not hit the entrance requirement of the main course in the university. But I refer you should try your best, or you can take our course online. Why? Because I already try in the Myanmar market and with the agents also like EEVS experience. They work in the market in Myanmar so long time, many experience, many cases who apply the preparation, the English course plus the university course in Myanmar cannot get a visa, and day by day the policy of Canada is stricter. So to be honest, I prefer you should try your best to get the IELTS hit the standard, the entrance requirement of especially your programming master program. Yeah, you should try your best. Or in ICP we have the online course, so you can study our online course and you can get the LOA. It means the letter of offer on the main course without IELTS test. Yeah, you can think about that way. I think it's can also the second option for you if you cannot get the IELTS. Yeah, they say right now you 14 years old and 10 months. Okay, nearly 15. Perfect. So her T, it means you study pre-IGCSE and IGCSE program, right? You quit your government school around year 7 or year 8, correct? But the good news for the students who are finished IGCSE O level in Myanmar, that Kingsway will commit for you guys. You will finish 1 year to finish your OSSD. Although how old are you? But how many credit you will study will depend on the post-secondary major. For example, if the daughter of Miss KS, she choose business, so she will, and after the math and the English layman test, normally the student will study 8 credits or 9 credits only. But if you choose some major about health science, we have to require you study more credit. It will around 10 or 11 credits. Yeah. So how many credits you study will based on the will based on the post-secondary major you choose in the university pathway. And Kingsway, we have the partners in university and college. So you guys can have the commitment after you graduate in Kingsway, you will have the university pathway or the college pathway. So yeah, right now one, two, three, four friends coming. So Lee, let me know when we can start, okay?
Okay, so
I
some
think
students are ready for the webinar. So shall we start the webinar right now?
ah okay. Yeah, right now we can start, right?
Yes, we can start the
Yes.
webinar.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Once again, I would like to say thank you for you guys to join Kingsway Academy webinar. I I hope the information today I'm sharing will be helpful for you guys because before sharing about Kingsway, I was sharing about the Canadian status at this moment and some kinds of policy new popping now, how it's effective to the student at this moment, and what we can help for you guys with Kingsway Academy programs. So let I'm sharing it. Ah, you guys can see my screen, right?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Yeah, okay. So right now, everyone know about AI, but we don't know how exactly has the world changed in the event of AI appear. So follow the report, the nearest report in 2024 from Goldman Sachs report. They say AI could replace or change nearly 300 million full-time jobs globally by 2030. So with the parents and yourself right now, you will have to pick questions that, oh, so what major I choose to study to can find out a job or to exist in the AI era. So before we can answer that questions, we will together find out the how the AI affect to our life and what kinds of the area they affect. First of all, let's see the labor market. So AI, they have like significantly reshaped the labor market. For example, you guys can imagine in the past before COVID-19, all of you guys have to go to classroom for study physically. But during the COVID, no one can enter to the classroom physically. All of them have to study online, or I have to work from home. That is we usually call work from home. But our life still continue. You are still studying, and even you still get the good score. Even we still have the student go study abroad. With Myanmar student, you still get the IGCSE score, and then you can get the visa. Then you can get the visa. So that is the effect of AI. We can see the technology right now. The technology right now. They are sorry, someone want to go to the Zoom, the room, right? They want to right now AI they change about our mindset. Before everyone had go to the classroom, go to the office for working, but during the COVID-19, everyone could stay at home, but no one affect to the result. That's the technology development helping. So besides the labor market change, we will see a lot of new major appear. Like before, as my generation, or I believe the parents, we have never heard about AI engineering. Have never heard about machine learning engineering. We have never heard about the like UX UI designer or interactive media to become the UX UI designer. But your generation right now, you have. So it mean AI will replace and will give you guys a lot of opportunities for a lot of opportunity to find out a job and to get more and more experience. Besides, many new jobs appear. Many jobs, it will be have a lot of traditional job will be disappear or get replaced. The example for easy to image that is the bank, the teller in the bank. Before, if I want to open the saving account, I have to visit to the bank. Or if I want to do the currency exchange, I have to physically go to the bank. But right now, with the phone or the mobile app, banking mobile app, everything very easy. Or right now, if I want to take care of my student Kevin, he is in Canada, I'm in Vietnam, but before cannot. I have to be in Canada if I want to take care of my student, or I have to base in the country I want to recruit student. It means if I want to recruit me and my student go to Kingsway, I have to base it in Myanmar. But now I don't need it. I just stay at home, or I stay in Vietnam or any country in South Asia. But I still share for you guys information about Kingsway Academy. That's the effective of AI in our life and our job opportunity in the future. So how we can assist, and also how we can find out a job in this area. This will be the story of flexibility. It means the student right now not just study about the knowledge. The student need to be study more about the soft skill to adapt to more flexibility, to more confident to in this area. Yeah. So about the story of studying with your generation, not what to study, not find out the major you study is the most important thing. We have to find out the way to study effectively. That is most important thing. That's the reason why when the student they come to Kingsway, we will help them to integrate, to have the soft skills first, to help them can adapt and integrate with the environment first before they study about some new knowledge. The second one, where to study. We are very important where the students study. Like I want to have the long plan in Canada, or you guys want to stay or find out a job in Canada, you will try your best to go to Canada. Yes, that is the good one. But the story of your generation right now that maybe you won't stay in Canada after you graduated. I believe like Kevin, after he's graduated in Kingsway, he continued his university. If he changed his mind, if he want to stay in USA or he study in Australia, he can be there. And he can work in anywhere he want on around the world. Because that will be what your generation should to do. It means to be the global citizen, not settle down or not fixed in any country. Yeah. And it's also our philosophy, which want to help you guys. And the fourth, how much to study is not. When I was young, when I was young, my daddy usually try your best to study as much as you can because it will give more the race you can pass the final exam. But right now, with the young generation, they will learn with the confidence. They will learn with the actively. They don't need to imitate 100% copy and pass all the knowledge on the book. Everything they need is they understand. They actively in the study it, and that's related to the soft skill we want to give for this young generation this area. So we believe you can choose any country you want. But Canada, you can choose, and Canada will be one of the options because some kinds of reason. First of all, it's safe and livable. About the safety, Canada is the number one about a safest and livable country in the world following the report in 2024. And we are multicultural country. So after Canada, if you want to live in any country, it's also easy for you because you already know about many nationality, many culture from your friends in Canada. It will be one of advantages for you guys. The second, that's a top education system, and our degree is globally accepted. As I mentioned, after you graduated Kingsway, if you want to continue the university or college in Canada, it's okay. If you want to move Australia or USA, it's still okay because our degree accepted. Accepted, you can continue, don't need to study back. Yeah, don't need to study back. Or even if you study the first or the second year in Canada, you can transfer, continue your third and your fourth years in the other country too. And job opportunity. That is one of I want to highlight. In Canada, we are very famous about easy to get the PR before, but now it's easy but not too easy. If 10 years ago, everyone can go to Canada and get the permanent resident, now it's not. We need you guys, but we need the young people. We need the young generation who have the Canadian education system adapt and who also stay in Canada enough long to understand about our culture. And it will be give more for you guys about a chance to get the permanent resident. It means if you target to settle down long time in Canada, should to go as soon as possible. As soon as possible. I believe Kevin, right now, he will have, after that, in his future, will have more chance to the student go to Canada in the after bachelor or after high school study only 2 year college, Kevin will have more advantages because when you want to apply the permanent resident, you get the high school diploma in Canada, you have more score. You finish the bachelor in university in Canada, you have more score. You have the work experience in Canada, you have more score. And Kevin, he already stay in Canada. He can got those kinds of score, and that's the reason why he get advantages for that one. Yeah, and we gave for you guys a chance to get the post-secondary work permit up to 3 years after you graduated bachelor degree. Right now, if you study college 2 years or the other programs 2 years, you have to follow the field of study which the government recommend, you can get the B3 level B3 year. But if you don't follow it, or if you study business only for college or for the other program, you cannot get the B3 level B3 years. Yeah. So summarize, Canada can be the first step for you guys to on your journey to become the global citizen. Yeah, that is about generally about Canada. So if you guys are the IGCSE program student, I think Kingsway Academy can be one of your options because we offer the OSSD program. And if you finish your IGCSE or you study in international school, it's still okay. We are still accept you guys. We teach from year 10, year 11, and year 12. With IGCSE O-level student, depend on your post-secondary major, you will study only 1 year in Kingsway Academy or less than 1 year. Yeah, that depend on your post-secondary major. So about Kingsway Academy, we are located in top ranking university. So we gave for you the best environment to have adapt with the university style. We follow in the philosophy about interaction, role, confidence, and top university. Why we put the interaction at the top, at the first decision factor? Because as I mentioned, this generation with the era of AI, interaction to adapt is the most important thing for you guys can be the global citizen. And with this factor, we have two ones for support for you. One is environment and the second is the supporter. With the environment, we located in Western Ontario University. So we and Western Ontario University, they belong one of the four O university in Canada, belong to top 10 university in Canada and 114 on around the world. So 100% student in Western Ontario University is a good student. And Kingsway Academy campus in Western Ontario campus. So every day they can communicate, they can make friends with Canadian students in Western. And 90% of Western student is the local one. You can see the facility in here. In Kingsway, we have 4 buildings around Western, and the student can use the shuttle bus for travel between this building and that building. We also have the library, the cafeteria, and also the swimming pool, the gymnastic, all our facility the student allowed to use. So the next one about the supporter, we believe is very important, not only for the student but also for assure of the parents. The first time they very strong with everyone. They don't know they don't know any friends, and this time they need who can support them. They need who guide for them, or if they got the problem, who I can contact. If I need the advice, who I can contact. So we have the orientation week for the student here. And in the orientation week, all the staff and the teacher will be here to be show for the student. I'm a teacher about the biology. This is the teacher in the math. If you got the problem, you can contact them. Or this is the staff, the consoler. If you need in consultant about university, yep, you can connect. Yeah, and you got good like to invite you guys to watch the video of our orientation on September 2024. Sorry. Can you hear the sounds? Can you hear the sounds of the video? I think no, right? Let I share it again. Okay. Okay. So let I back to
travel and be happy and have a great experience in Canada and especially at Kingsway Academy.
Let's just pretend that it'll work out in the end and turn out fine. Yeah. Every night crashes down on you like an avalanche, opening up the deepest parts of our thoughts, and all you find is deeper shades of blue. So let's dance for hours, letting time pass like the wind. What's on your mind? But leave that behind and let loose. Show your problems out the door and let loose. Ain't no worries on the dance floor. Just let the weight of your shoulders show them what you're made of. Right here, right now. Ain't no worries when you let loose. Tonight, let's remember that the past is in the past. It is our time. You won't.
Yeah, that is the video to show up about the our orientations. And besides the orientations, the student will hold all the staff and the teacher. Even we have the police campus in our campus, so you guys will know in the situation as about the scam or you got the problem, which phone number you will call or who will can contact. After the student, they can make friends, they can interaction to adapt with the new environment. We will continue to help them control and can be confident. Because as our philosophy, if the student, they believe in their self, they can do everyone. They can hit any part, they can hit any para. But if they don't believe in themselves, it's hard. So in Kingsway, we have a lot of activities and also a lot of class room to support for the student to help them can be more confident and to help the student can show up their strengths. One class will have 8 students or 15 students per class, very small. So every student and the teacher will know about every student, what is about the strengths, what's about the quickness of the student for support as well. Besides, they also will have the teacher assistant 2 times a week. They can enter our classroom for support with the teacher as well. I have mentioned we have a lot of activities and we have nearly 200 activity clubs for the student can join, depend on their strengths to show up, to make friends, and to can expand their network too. Nice. With the confidence, this is Kai. This is one of Vietnamese student, and he's the big evidence to show about if he believes in himself, he can do it because he's sharing. I will show for you guys a testimonial of him. He also sharing when I in Vietnam, I have never thought I can go to university, especially top university, but in Canada he did because he have the supporter encouraged from the teacher, from the consultant, from the controller, from the controller, he get a lot of advice, a lot of encourage. That's why he believe he can do it. And that is the way he growed up every day. And right now, he is a student of Western University, Ontario University. So, yeah. And those are one kind of our proud of about our student achievement. Would like to invite you guys to look at with me from 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and 24. We have a lot of outstanding students, and most of them get the top ranking university offer. I can round up to say Kingsway, we have 90% students get the top university offer. But not all of them enter the top one to study because the tuition fee of the top university is high. So some parents they can affordable with that reason and with that tuition fee, but some they are not. But that is still the good achievement from to show up about the quality of teaching in Kingsway Academy. Though is some kinds of top university rank offer from Kingsway Academy in 2024 only. And even our students, they also get the scholarship from the University of Toronto. And this will be the testimonial of our alumni who studied in Kingsway Academy before, and right now they get achievement in the university.
Transitioning from high school to university can be both like exciting and challenges at the same time. I believe that my time at Kingsway Academy has prepared me with skills and a lot of like different experience that has helped me through my university journey.
Yeah, this is Kai, the student I mentioned before. That actually he's the international, he's student from international school from Vietnam. Kai, he's from just a public school. That's the reason why at the first time he don't think he can go to the top university. But after he have confidence and after he has the encouragement from the school, he improved every day.
Back when I was in Vietnam. So back in Vietnam, I was just a normal kid. I'm just a kid who loves playing around and hanging out with my friends rather than focused on studying. You wouldn't recognize it, you wouldn't realize it that you have a lot of chance to do the things that you really want to. And you become confident and positive and productive without even realizing that. So it's very strange. I couldn't even know that either. But then I did a lot of things. I built a great achievement in my academic life. Made a stop motion video and earned a lot of views, and that was really shocking. I gave myself a chance to go to university. So all of those things, I never thought about doing that when I was in Vietnam. Here, I did it. The counselor and the teachers, they are the person who try to encourage me to embrace the potential. They try to encourage me to realize that thing. That is where I could gain my confidence from.
This is Nguyen. He's from China. He studied the final year in Kingsway, and he gets the offer from University of British Columbia. And you guys know what is the problem of the student go to the top ranking? It means they cannot follow the lesson. Normally, we have 30% of students will be kicked out every year. But with Lincoln, he gets very good score on the first semester. He comes to university because he have the good foundation in Kingsway.
对，尤其因材施教这4个字，我是彻彻底底体会到了。
This is one of the mommy
才有这么大的一个进步和变化。
Share about
自己经历了，才会去感受到这些。有很多可能没有经历过，他体会不到我这一个做妈妈对孩子那种进步的欣喜，就是孩子进步太大了，所以那种欣喜真的是控制不住。是。是的，中间有2年没有上学。现在这个青少年的青春期，确实是一个很大的一个比例。还有2年没有上学。但是我就觉得我都惊讶于孩子这个成绩，因为他根本就没有学过。然后我想是学校和老师把他心门打开了，然后他让更多的知识，来到他这里，然后他也是愿意学，这是我感受到，孩子给自己，安排的也很好，是这样，真的是非常开心。这回你就知道为什么我要一开始的为什么我要哭，就是我的孩子在国内的时候，他没有朋友，他愿意一个人。把自己关在屋子里一个人，我学习呀，我在我自己的世界里。然后我看到孩子就是敞开心扉和同学的玩，那个东西对于妈妈来说，它比100分都重要。我希望我的孩子是快乐的，我希望我的孩子是平安的。就是看到孩子那个样子的时候，真的就是语言没法去表达，我觉得说什么都没有意义了，就觉得他的快乐 对对对，是那个搁国内他很少跟我们跟爸爸妈妈也不怎么说话，就是在他自己喜欢的世界里头。我觉得就是还是你们懂他。
Yeah, that is the testimonial of our alumni and the parents who have the kid to study in Kingsway Academy as well. Besides the academy, we still caring for the life of our student, and we will be the people to the person to custodian for the student when they go to Canada, because they study in Kingsway, they will live in our residence. It means the school will be guaranteed for them. Yeah, the school will be the person to guarantee for them. And besides the guarantee for their safety, we also want to help them to learn about take care of themselves. Those are kind of picture at the beginning. First student come to Canada because at home the mommy or the daddy will do all the thing for them. But right now they are by myself, so they need to know how the way to take care of themselves at least, or they need to know how to like show their politeness with the other people. If they just eating and sit down, no put the trash on the trash bin, the other people will be get the border, right? Yeah. So that will be the status in Kingsway. After that, everything is clean because they know already about how to take care of themselves, follow our method. Yeah. And we offer the resident for the student. We have male and female residents separate. The male and female will different building too. With male resident, we offer the double room, but different size. Standard room, bigger room, and executive room. With the female, we will have the single room and the double room, but will be different prices, of course. On the resident, we also offer the laundry. 1 week, we have 2 times for the housekeeper to clean to the room. But if the room too dirty, the clothes back to the mountain, the dirty mountain, the cleaner can deny to tidy, and we will call the cleaner outside. And when the cleaner outside come, they will get charged 200 Canadian dollar one tax. So the student, they will aware for keeping the rooms is okay. Don't make everything too messy. Yeah. And every night, 11 p.m. is our limited times. 11 p.m. Every student have to back to work. If at the weekend they want to visit their relative on another province or another city, they want to move out to the resident, have to announce with our resident assistant. In our campus, have the police campus to security about the safety. Yes, and after integrate after road confident successful will be the next step they can achieve, and that is our commit, because we will be the supporter for our students on the journey they study in Kingsway, and we will have the consultant for them to the university pathway, which major will suitable with them, and also which school will be will be okay with them for the university or the college. So we have this year we have new scholarship. First of all, the good news that the Academy 2025-2024, we still keep the prices in 2024 for Myanmar market. It means one credit with 2,700 Canadian dollar. The tuition fee for 8 credit will be 21,600 Canadian dollar. If you study more, you will pay more. If you study less, you will be less. But normally 8 credit is the standard in OSSD program. And our entrance requirement will require IELTS 5.5. Don't worry, if you don't have it, you will do our placement test. And if you pass, you can go directly to the main course. If not, you will study English. I have the story like Kevin. At the first, when he applied to Kingsway, he did take the IELTS yet, or he take it, but the score not yet issued. I'm not remember, but I remember at that time he will do our payment test. his ability go to our level 6. It means the final English level. He cannot go to the main course. But after during the times he applied the visa, when he got the visa, luckily he also get IELTS 6.0, and after that he re-update for us, so he can enter direct to the main course, don't need to study English, and he get extra 1,000 Canadian dollar scholarship, because we have the scholarship for English talent scholarship with 1,000 Canadian dollar, and if you get academic result good from IGCSE or your international program, your GPA from 81 you can get 2,000, and GPA above 96 you get 5,000. And it will be renewable every year if you start from grade 10. But if you just choose the final year of OSSD, don't worry. And if you very outstanding, GPA 90%, IELTS 7, and you have the very impressive essay or interview with the school, you can get 2,000 Canadian dollar extra. And if you very outstanding, like you have the national achievement or you have the contest award, besides GPA 90%, IELTS 70, and interview with the principal, and you compare teacher with another market, we can consider for give you 100% tuition fee scholarship or 100% resident scholarship. Yeah. Kevin, at your time, we did not have this scholarship, so no, you are
Yeah.
telling to all, right?
I was wondering
You,
about that.
yeah, because this scholarship they just issued this year, so at your time is not. You are
Yeah, I
talking to
was really
all, right?
unlucky.
Yes. But the 100 tuition fee scholarship just have one slot for one country, so it means it's very
Mhm.
competitive, very
Yeah.
competitive. Yeah, so don't worry. If you cannot 100 tuition fee scholarship, you can combine the other scholarship as well. Yeah. These informations for Kingsway Academy summary, and something I would like to share immigration policy in Canada. At this moment, right now, Canada, they pump out day by day will have more and more immigration policy. But if you guys have well preparation, and as I emphasized at the first one, if you go to Canada as soon as possible, you will have more chance to get the permanent resident for the long term, or at least you can have a chance to get the job opportunity. One key point to get the permanent resident that working experience. When you can find out a job, when you have the working experience in Canada, PR, permanent resident, will be yours. It's just based on the time you stay in Canada as well. So don't worry, if you have a plan to go to Canada, go as soon as you can. Yeah, that's it for Kingsway information sharing. So do you guys have any questions before Kevin sharing? Do you guys can try on the textbook? I will answer one by one. Okay, Kevin, let's go.
Any
Yeah.
subject? Any subject can we learn at the King's Academy?
Yeah. We don't follow the subject, but we will follow the post-secondary major. For example, if your kid want to study engineer, or your kids want to study health science, or your kid want to study business, we can in Myanmar. Normally the parents will familiar with the subjects, but in Canada we will follow in the major in the university. And follow the major in the university, we will design the study plan for the student, how many subjects they will study. For example, right now I will summarize like, for example. So can I ask, which post-secondary major your kid want to study?
She is now interested in business and economics.
Okay, business and economic. So let I share for you guys about the table we stripped out about the major and also the subject they will study. It's really easier for image. Wait me a moment. Present here. Okay, here we go. Let I open the picture. So this will be this one. Can you see it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So with your kids, your daughter, right? Your daughter,
Yes,
she
yes.
in business, it belong to economic. So
Economy, yeah.
yeah, so you will see she will have to some compulsory subject like English for you. Function math is a MHF for you, and integral math MCV for you. Besides, she can have three subject optional. She can have three subject optional, and we advise for them should to choose accounting or international business. Some
Yes,
kinds of subject including accounting or international business. It means and you can see this table depend on the post-secondary major you choose. The compulsory subject will different. Not the same. Some kinds of will the same, but some kinds of will different. Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay.
And I saw that to apply the scholarship, I at 7, but to get the entrance is how much, friend?
How long? Yeah. Our entrance requirement about IGCSE program will be from C above, but we will take the average. We
Yes,
will take the average because the standard of IGCSE is quite big. The distance between C to B, B to A, and A star quite big. So it will be high C and the low P we can accept. Yeah. Like for example, you study 6 subjects, you have 1 subject A, 3 subject B, and 1 subject C and 1 subject A star. We can accept because average the
yes,
the
yes,
the GPA is okay. But if you have 6 subjects, you have 4 subject B, 2 subject C, cannot. Yeah.
yes, yes,
So we
yes.
will take the average.
Okay, okay. And
Okay.
IELTS is
Yeah. So
IELTS, IELTS pen, yeah.
IGCSE.
No, IELTS English test.
English test.
Yeah, yeah,
IELTS, you mean
yeah,
IELTS?
yeah.
IELTS will be 5.5.
Five
Is
five
our
five for entrance. But if we want to apply scholarship, we must get
scholarship will be 6. Yeah, will be 6 or 7 is perfect. 5.5 will be our entrance scholarship, our entrance requirement, or you can pass our placement test. For example, your kid will finish IGCSE on May. and
yes,
she want to focus to study IGCSE, and after that she get the IELTS. It's still okay. At the first time, she can do our placement test because that's free for her. And after that, he can get the IELTS test. After IELTS test have the score, she can update like Kevin. He update the IELTS test score later for me, not at the time he applied.
oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, we can accept and we will update the scholarship for the student when they update the IELTS for us.
Oh, okay. When she applies, she doesn't need to have the IELTS result.
Yeah, don't
Okay.
need, don't need.
After that, while she is applying, she can study IELTS, and then when she get the
Yes,
admission, she can show the result or IELTS and apply the scholarship.
for scholarship, correctly.
Thank you so much.
So let I read more questions. With my age, if I attended Kingsway after entering IELTS, it would be the best thing to do. My preferred subjects would be IT. Okay, right? That's I see. Okay, you finish. Okay, so her day with you. Right now you finish after answering. Okay, you will have 2 options her day. One, you join Kingsway right now. You join Kingsway right now. So we will look at your result in year 9 and year 8. So you will enter to our year 10. So you will finish our program in year 10, year 11, and year 12. Yeah, that is your option right now. Or you can finish IGCSE O level in Myanmar and then you join 1 year in Kingsway Academy with OSSD. Yeah, depend on you. But if your parents can sponsor for you, I prefer you go as soon as possible. Because as I mentioned, as long as you stay in Canada, you will have Canadian education system adapt and you also will understand deeply about the culture. So it will be easier for you to have a long land in Canada as well. But if you want to save a little money for your parents, finish your IGCSE and continue to OSSD in Canada, it's still okay. Although your interesting is IT, it's still okay. Don't worry. With IT, we can teach for you guys also. Right now, just you are answering IGCSE right now. Just 3 days left. It means you are joining. You are joining IGCSE program, right? Or you left, you don't study IGCSE anymore. Or you finish IGCSE already. As I understand, you say you finished, right? Okay, I got it. You are finished already IGCSE program. You 14 years old? Sorry? Let I check again. Oh, 14. And you finished IGCSE. 14? Some 14 and 10 months, right? So
Yeah,
15.
14. I'm about to turn.
14.
Yeah.
And 10 months, okay, we can understand is when you was born.
2010, January.
20 January, okay. So 15. Okay, you can attend to our OSSD. Yeah, but we need to look at your IGCSE result as well. Because we have some kinds of student, although they finish IGCSE program, and do you remember I mentioned we have two placement tests, math and English. We need to check about your math ability. Although your abilities, your score, math score is very good, but follow our placement test, if the result show that your math, you cannot enter a math of year 12. You need to back to year 11 or you cannot hit the math of 11. You have to join more math of 10, 11, and 12. That depends on your result, your math result as well. We need to check it. But normally we can accept you. Go to our OSSD program. So, can I answer? No, you can ask. Okay, so right now, okay, if we don't have any more questions, I would like to invite Kevin to share more informations, his experience, not informations, his experience about the time to study in Kingsway. And I refer you to sharing by English for let me can know it as well. Is it okay for you guys if Kevin use English or you prefer his Burmese?
Yep. Yep, guys, you can ask whatever in Burmese and English. I will explain you in English to as Daisy can understand me.
Yeah, as for I
Yeah.
can understand if you speak English also, but I'm not sure for other.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, maybe you can ask me in Burmese so I can, answer the question in English as much as I can. Yep.
Hello everyone, we want to listen to you. Is this okay? Let Kevin can share because he's waiting for you guys.
So Kevin, will you share first or should we ask the question first?
Sure, madam.
Yeah, you can ask the question first. Yeah.
Uh-huh. I just want to know after they pass IGC, IC level, and when
Yeah.
you start joining at there, is it difficult to study the foundation program at there? Is it difficult
You mean
for students to
OSSD?
learn?
Yeah,
Yeah.
The system or teaching may not be the same. So is it easy for Myanmar students to study there? What difficulty can they face?
Um, to be honest, like I think Myanmar students will not find any difficulties in learning, foreign accent because like some of the Myanmar students very often listen to, English YouTube videos and stuff, so they won't really strange to the English accent. So that's not really difficult one.
Oh, okay. They might
Yeah.
understand what the teacher taught them, but in Myanmar, normally the students listen to
Mm-hmm.
the teachers and they learn by heart like this. And in other country, you might have to do lots of project or like reading.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the different curriculum in different country. In Myanmar, we have to, memorize many
Yeah.
of the lessons by heart, but we don't really need that strategy
Mm.
in this country. Like the curriculum is kind of different. So yeah, you don't really need to worry about that because like
So you don't have
you
to struggle that much.
yeah, I was struggle, in physics when I start studying about that, but I used to it right now. I start familiar with that subject, and
Mm.
yeah, that is in progress, I think.
Okay. No, I want to know the living cost and the tuition fee all together, how much we should expect to
Yeah,
spend for foundation for the whole year? How much totally?
yeah. For the
I will
living
answer
cost,
this question, right?
yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure, you can.
Kevin, do you remember? If you remember, you can share to her, and if you not, I can share. Do you
Yeah,
remember?
I kind of remember that because like,
Okay, okay.
yeah. So for the resident and meal plan, you will cost um I think 10,000,
No,
right?
10,000 for one semester. No, 10,
I think that's for only resident, and for meal plan, that will be
no,
another. Yeah.
okay, it will be. Let's I show for you guys about the price. It will be more detail. 10. No, you pay 11. You will pay 11,000 for first semester
Mm-hmm.
for accommodation, for meal plan, for
Yeah.
custodian fee, for resources book, and also those kinds of one. For
Totally 20,000, I guess.
yeah. For accommodation and meal, it will be 1 year to around 18,000 Canadian dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
around that one.
for 1 year. Yeah, for one
Mm-hmm.
one academic year, 2 semester, madam. Yeah.
20,000 Canadian dollar for 2 semester.
Yeah. So
That's
total,
resident fee. Yeah.
yeah, for resident and meal plan.
That's resident and meal plan, not including the school fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, not tuition
So
fee.
yeah, so totally with the school fee, the meal and everything, meal plan accommodation, another fees, it will be around 43 to 45,000 Canadian dollar 1 year. Did not deduct the scholarship yet. With Kevin, he get 3,000 scholarship, but he will deduct the scholarship on the second semester. Yeah, yeah. And with your daughter, I believe if she get a scholarship, we also apply on the second semester for you. Yeah, so 43,000 Canadian dollar, you can divide to the half. So the first one you will pay around 25, yeah, around 25,000 Canadian dollar for everything for the first semester. After that, you will pay about 20, deduct the scholarship. It will be, yeah, for the next semester too.
Yeah. So if she got like a high score in the first semester, she can apply the scholarship for second semester.
Yeah, no, we will apply the scholarship based on her IGCSE
I
program.
really.
Yeah,
Okay,
IGCSE
okay.
program.
The
Yeah,
scholarship will affect on the second semester,
correct,
not on the
correct.
first semester yet.
Yeah, correctly,
Okay,
correct.
okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And next one is, are they allowed to work part-time job?
No,
yeah, not really because I'm under 18 right now, so I don't have work permit. Yeah.
Before 18, they are not allowed to work.
Yeah, they're not allowed to for the part-time job. But
Okay.
when you over 18 and when you go to university, I think you will have part-time job, I guess.
Okay. So foundation program, we have
Well,
to
you won't have
support
it.
for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So this foundation is only for university in Canada, or is she can apply for other
Other
university in other
country.
country too?
Yeah, most of the country accept the OSSD program, but mostly the university in Canada totally accept the OSSD program because that's their
their
curriculum.
country direct.
Yeah, their country.
If she pass, you might have the level that most of the university in Canada accept that.
Yes.
Yeah.
For not just only Canada, on Australia or USA, they can accept it.
Yeah.
We also have the student who finished the OSSD program in Kingsway and apply to University of Sydney in Canada, in Australia. Yeah.
Okay. And then one thing is, if she get admission from the Kingsway Academy OSSD program, how about the visa chance that?
For the visa, Kevin worked with expert education and
Yeah.
visa. They are one of kinds of expert for the Canada visa. The time Kevin to apply to get the visa, I think 3 months, right, Kevin? From April to July.
Yeah, around 3 months. Yeah.
Around 3 months from the day start to apply and continue to get to do the placement test, to get the tuition fee deposit, to process, collect the document to apply the visa, like financial documents, study plan, everything, to have the biometric check and also have the healthcare check, everything in 3 months.
So
yeah, we passed through a lot of stuff.
Expert education program agency can have those documentation.
Yes, they can have all of the tasks of there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. So let get chance to other people to ask.
Yeah, the other
sure.
friends, if you have any questions, please put your questions here for Kevin. Or if you are shy, I will ask Kevin some kinds of questions for him can share with you guys here. Is this okay? So yeah, Kevin, you can share about you can introduce about yourself and when you went to Canada and how about the environment at there, the weather at that times, and how about the weather right now, and also your like the activity you do, what is the memory you got in the time to study in Kingsway for a student as well.
Yeah, sure. I've been here for 2 months. I arrived here in last September. So for the weather, I guess it's start getting cold. It's entering to the winter, and and I can see the daylight, till 7 a.m. So I'm preparing a lot of things for the winter because this will be my first time, seeing snow and stuff. Yeah. I think how it will be look like. Yeah.
So you can share for the student that as you share, you got the struggle with the physics at the first time because that is difficult for the style of study in Myanmar. and the style of study in Kingsway Academy. So how you can over your struggle and the teacher or the teacher assistant or anyone support you to do that, you can share more.
Yeah, that's right. Like I have some struggles in my physics subject because like the teaching style, I mean not teaching style, like the lesson style, lesson plan is a little bit different the one from IGCSE physics, yeah, that's why I face some difficulties, but yeah, within 2 or 3 weeks I got used to it. Is someone talking? Oh no. Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. I start used to it and I can really catch all the things in that subject now. I think I'm getting better right now. So
Besides, I see you also have a trip, right? Right, like go Niagara Falls, CN Tower. So let's see the
yeah.
trip, and you can share for your experience for that one because as I also present, but we have some kinds of new friend here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and so I want to share your experience and your memory about those kinds of trip as well.
Yeah, so now I'm living in London, Ontario. Yeah, and every week, like almost every week, I try to visit to Toronto, and yeah, I want to explore because new things, and yeah, so I visit around so many places like yeah, CN Tower or you know Niagara Falls. That was a school trip, to be honest. Yeah, it was pretty fun because like rather than staying inside, you should go outside and explore new things. Yeah, that's why like you won't feel the homesickness. Mhm.
Okay. So I see. Yeah, thank you. And anything you want to give the advice for the student prepare if they have a plan to study Canada? As you say, the English accents is one of the notice for the first time to adapt. It's mean because in Myanmar, some kinds of teacher with the English accent is a little bit different with the teacher
Yeah.
in Canada. Besides that, any advice for your experience?
Yeah, to be honest, like you don't really need to worry about the accent of teachers. You will be used to it within 1 or 2 weeks. That's not really a big deal. Yeah. Um, what I want to suggest is like, I want you to, communicate with so many people because most of the people, get homesickness and they really miss their family because that will be the first time they're leaving their family. So yeah, that will be the most challenging things that most of the people in here are facing. So yeah, so that will be a little bit rough. So you just try to explore the new things and you will be adaptable in the new environment. Yeah, within a few times.
That's also one of the things we focus on at the first time for international students because, as
Mm-hmm.
Kevin mentions, integration to adapt with environment homesick is the most important thing you need to face up. And yeah, we try our best to help you guys can make friends, can go to the school trip for you guys get more fun and also can make friends. When you have friends, you will be easier to adapt. But Kevin, he's so lucky because he go with his friend.
Yeah, totally.
So two of them apply to Kingsway the same time, and two of them get the visa approval, and right now two of them live together. So it's
That's great.
also yeah,
Yeah.
it's very like he always have the person can share to him. So I suggest if you plan to go, yeah, you can go with your friends. Yeah, it's still great, right? And
Yeah, totally correct. Because like I came with my friends, so I don't feel any, homesickness or something. Yeah, because we can talk every time.
Yeah.
Are other students friendly? Because if we go to we are worried that if we go to the European country, they might look down upon us. But because we are Myanmar, do they have like this? Do they discriminate as we are from Myanmar?
Yeah, I don't really know about Europe country, but in Canada, it is multicultural country, so you will see, different people, around this place. You will see the Canadian, you'll see like Indian, you will see some Chinese, Vietnamese. So yeah, a lot of people are in here. So you don't really need to worry about discrimination and stuff. And then, yeah.
Yeah. That is also one of the parent very caring about because the kids, although they 17 or 18, but
Mm-hmm.
still are the kid with the parents. But thank you for your sharing about that. It's very helpful for the parent and the student to be here. I see her
Yeah, no
days is
problem.
also the questions app. After she received the IGCSE low result, then she can come consultant for Kingsway, or she can do right or she can have answer entrance test earlier in Myanmar or anything. Yeah, you can come soon. You can come to EVS for consultant, and you can apply to the soon, and we can get for you the conditional letter. It means we can waiting for your IGCSE program result to decide it how many subjects you will study in Kingsway, but at least you can do the math test and the English test for preparation before. And if you can get the IELTS, you can apply for those to check whether you can go to the main course, or you will need to study more English. So EEVS, I see they also show their contact, their phone number, so it's easy for you can reach out. As the mommy, yeah, the KS, you can connect to EEVS. They have an office. I see many places. So you can come to EEVS office and get the consultant in person, physically, for clarify everything about Kingsway. Yeah, and Hindi, you also can do that. You can apply soon. We can accept you. Don't need to waiting for your IGCSE result. Yeah. Oh, any questions you guys here? I see some kinds of friends, you guys come late. So if you want to look at again my presentation and sharing of Kevin, you can back because I see EEVS, they have the record and they will post it on their fan page, I think so. So you can look around, again about my presentation. We are offer the big scholarship for you guys. So hopefully you can apply to Kingsway Academy. And one thing I want to emphasize that if you want to target to study in Canada and have the long plan like to settle down, find out a job, or you find out the permanent resident, should to go to Canada soon, as soon as possible.
And your presentation is really good and perfect. We got a lot of information. And thank you, Mindiha, for
Yeah,
your
you're
sharing
welcome. You're
experience.
very welcome.
And
Yeah.
Yeah, my pleasure.
yeah, thank you again for your today attending the webinar.
Okay.
So we are going to the final part of the webinar, and we will end the webinar today now. So if we have time, we'll meet again, and we will make a lot of webinar and education fair. So I will invite you, and let's meet in at the event.
Okay. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for joining
Thank you
my
so much.
webinar
Yeah,
today.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
If you guys have any questions, contact to EEBS. They will contact personal to me, and I will give you the advice in the person as well. Thank you so much for your questions, and hopefully it's can helpful for your daughter.
Yeah,